Well, we want to talk about the business of insurance now and how it's being transformed by technology. And for that, we're going to bring in Mike Jackowski, the Duck Creek Technologies CEO. So, Mike, I want to begin with your background. I know you've been transforming the insurance industry for a long time, going back to your days at Allstate. Just kind of bring us up to speed with where we are in your endeavors, please.
Sure. Thanks, Jared. Thanks for having me. Duck Creek's a very personal business of mine. I'm actually one of the original architects of creating some of the software that we bring to market today. And it was within Accenture at the time. I did spend time over at Allstate Insurance. And then I played a big role in carving the business out from Accenture and IPOing the business last August. And we just have a larger ambition to really transform the insurance industry and bring more affordable coverage to all people and businesses in the industry. And that's really the greater good that we serve as a business.
Mike, let's get to the numbers that you just reported for your third quarter. Subscription revenue up 56% year over year, total revenue up 26% year over year. When you're taking a look at that type of growth, I guess, what's the biggest driver of your company's business and the growth that you're seeing today?
The biggest driver is just the demand that we're seeing in the insurance sector. It's a sector that still runs on a lot of legacy technology. In fact, we still see a lot of mainframe technology. And obviously, in the aftermath of COVID and going through the pandemic, insurance companies had to send their claims adjusters home, their underwriters home, and they're all looking to go through some sort of digital transformation and make it easier for consumers to conduct business with them. And that is resulting in great demand for our products, because that's exactly what we do, is provide a digital infrastructure for carriers to serve their customers, launch new products, bring them to market, and really serve the greater good of insurance.
Well, can you tell us about some of the efficiencies and the scale that you can achieve for some of your customers? I mean, you're talking about mainframes. I haven't heard that term in a while. I'm assuming things have migrated to the cloud. But so what kind of efficiency are you achieving for your customers?
Well, it depends on, we see all kinds of different business benefits that customers can see. And quite often, insurance companies measure their value in terms of what we call a combined ratio. And that's a ratio between total premiums that come in and claims and expense that, in essence, is they pay out. And what we'll see is based on underwriting efficiencies, claims efficiencies, a carrier sometimes can save 2 to 3% off of that combined ratio and become more efficient. Another thing that we do see is in IT, the industry averages somewhere between 3.5% and 4% of premium dollars spent on technology. And we have some cases that we're working with carriers and showing that that number can be around 2.5%. So we can really drive profound levels of efficiency for IT processing for them.
You also announced that Geico completed its rollout of their auto and motorcycle business on Duck Creek across all 50 states, and certainly is a large client when you look at the scale of Geico. But I'm curious just what this could potentially mean about your strategy going forward, just in terms of attracting other types of big clients.
Well, we think that's a big deal. I mean, everyone knows Geico, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more in insurance. But the other thing I like to highlight is that they just provide exceptional customer service. And we're very proud that they're able to leverage our technology to really help them better respond to customer demands and innovate faster. So it's a great case study for us. And we just believe that this reference point of having the second largest personal auto insurer, in essence, put the balance of that premium on Duck Creek, really shows what's possible. And we hope to do more deals with large tier one carriers to help them along their journey as well.
Mike, one of the more profitable parts of the insurance business is the float, or the interest that the company can make on the premiums that they collect, whatever money they're warehousing. I don't know if your firm gets into that, but is there a way to make that part more efficient as well? And do you assist customers with this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there are a lot of investors and insurers who are actually watching capital from outside of insurance flow in because they can take advantage of that float. In terms of our core business, we work on the underlying underwriting and casualty insurance side of it, so the actual processing. And I think where we can drive efficiency is we help carriers lower their overall expense ratio, which frees up dollars for them to either lower rates and return that to customers, or in essence, return that money and invest it differently. So I think, having a more efficient insurance operation certainly helps on the agenda to help them with investments as well.
Man, we want to congratulate you on landing not only Geico, it's owned by Berkshire Hathaway, isn't it? Nice to have Warren Buffett on your side. Mike Jackowski, thank you for joining us, Duck Creek Technologies CEO.